I'm Mike Hibbs. I'm an architect from Saffron, Walden, and I'm particularly interested in retrofitting existing buildings and how we can make them more sustainable.
So what are you going to take away from the conference today?
One of the things that I'm very interested in is the possible impact of the Green Deal, because I think that will make it a lot easier to put some of these high-tech solutions into existing buildings. On the other hand, I must admit that my personal interest as an architect is in things which are, if you like, keep it simple, that are very basic, and some of the technologies that I've seen today, while very, very clever, are perhaps still better used in new build than when working with existing houses. The problem is that we have two different technologies. We have the old breathable technology which lasted up until the 20th century. We have the new modern technologies, and they don't necessarily marry together very well.
But out of the technologies that you have seen today, what has impressed you the most and why?
I think probably the hempcrete, which I think is a very effective way of insulating buildings and also providing them with some structural stability at the same time. I have used the hempcrete product, and I have no connection with them in any way, other than I think it's a very simple material that's grown locally. It's highly sustainable and can be used on existing listed buildings, and it's removable. It doesn't cause problems for the building in terms of interstitial condensation and so on. It seems to me to be the product of the future.
Okay, excellent. What do you think events like this are important?
Well, it's very simple. We have a population in this country who are not really familiar with an awful lot of this kind of development. I mean, walking round the BRE park here, you see housing which to the average English person is going to be very surprising. But if you were in, I don't know, Germany for example, it would be quite commonplace. And the building techniques, the look of the buildings, the kind of use of space is all something which is much more common on the continent. And I think we still have an enormous amount to learn in this country. Maybe Grand Designs is helping a bit towards that, but nevertheless, the important thing I think is to get ordinary people to see what can be achieved.